Yo, what is up, people? Smithers are here to give you a motherfucking rant in the red light. No, that is the name of the rant. Hell no. Just I thought, why not start off with a nice little candle? This rant. Let's start this shit. God said, "Let there be light." Okay, this rant shall be titled Adolescence, the Unwanted Blessing. You see, for most of us, adolescence, also known as being a child, it's when you're young. It is an unwanted, but yet it is the best gift that we have. Why? Not talking scientifically, but mentally, and all types of other shit. But this is how it's gonna go. You see, adolescence is one of those things that we have to go through in life, that comes with all types of new developments, from the ability to speak, the ability to walk and crawl and run, all the way to the ability to ride a bike, drive a car, and even go through bullshit known as puberty. It's the time in our lives that we all wish would get over soon once you hit a certain age. That you want to become older. It's a mindset in all of us. You're tired of feeling like a kid and you want to be an adult already. Why? That is why it is unwanted. But why is it a blessing, you may ask? It is a blessing because during adolescence you have nothing to worry about, really, unless you grew up in a third world country or on the street homeless and broke or in a foster home. But most of the time, adolescence for most of us is nothing, literally. That's all we have to do is nothing. We have no responsibility for ourselves. We can do whatever we want with lower consequences than it would be considered if we were an adult. You're put on a pedestal, that you could say, and it's only getting much better from now on. Ever since that spoil the child, spare the rod bullshit started. With, oh, you can't beat your fucking kids no more. Fuck you. That's one of the things that kids need is discipline. It's my generation. Hell yeah, it's my fucking generation. Where most of us are spoiled, overspoiled, to the point where when we get out into the real world, we have no idea what to do. We have no sense of life and what hardship adults actually have to go through. We just want to become one. And then when you get to that age when you realize how hard life is, all you want to do is become a kid again. That's why it's a blessing. It is the time in your life when you have no worries. Think about when you were a kid. Did you have to worry about the food in the house? Your parents took care of that. Did you really have to worry about responsibility? Oh, you could say chores or animals. But did you actually have to be responsible for your own well-being in your own life, your own security? No. People were taking care of you. But let's get back into my generation. My generation, I'm not gonna fucking lie, is gonna be a shitty generation. Not only with the jobs and all the fucking government shit and all the corruption, Congress, fuck you. The greed, the bribery, those are all expected to become, that are supposed to be maintained with the government. They all are. You can't hide it, you can't deny it, you can't fight it. That's what having a government means. As long as the government is run by any select group of people, there'll always be that shit. Always. Always. fuck up. Always. Why? Because people are running it. When any select group of people have any amount of power, corruption is going to be present. Yeah, there's a way to stop it, but it's very inefficient and it'll probably never happen. My opinion on how to stop it real fucking quick would be if everybody had the equal amount of power. How could a company bribe any select amount of people? How? When everybody would have the same type of right. But no, we're broken down into one person for one area, which means that one person, technically speaking, speaks for all those people, which leads to corruption and all that other shit. But now let's get more into adolescence. And now, fuck it, let's stay on my generation once more. My generation, a lot of us grew up without what I think is a very bad thing, without a beating. We're too cocky. And once life hits us, a lot of us are just gonna fall. We spend our teenage years getting drunk and shit and getting high, fucked up, doing all this shit, having sex. No. Calm the fuck down. Shit. You can't control yourself. How do you expect to control and maintain yourself? You can't control yourself. How do you expect to maintain yourself? Calm the fuck down. Fuck. That's why I'm waiting until I'm like 21 before I drink. Fuck that shit. Why? Because. Oh, yes, I've definitely dabbled. Oh, don't even start on shit. I've done. No. That's not what this shit's about. I've done a lot of shit, just saying. Too much shit. But in the end, it ruined my adolescence, in a way. It's supposed to be, yes, of course, when you're a teenager, all you want to do is become an adult. When you have no worries, but yet you have those urges that adults have. It's the most difficult time, the teenage years, that most of us will face. With giving a fuck what people think. Fuck that shit. Fuck you. Fuck you think shit, whatever the fuck you want to think. That's an opinion, it ain't a fact, so go fuck yourself. My opinion. All I'm gonna say is that with this fucking generation, it's just gonna be bad. It's gonna be very bad. Yes, there are of course people that have, in a way, been raised right. But when you take away right from wrong and you don't actually discipline, that's mostly part of fucking, like, how the fuck you gonna say I can't beat the shit out of my child when they do something stupid? How the fuck they gonna learn not to do that shit again? How? Nigga, it's just gonna be bad. It's just gonna be bad. Future is looking bleak. It always is. It always is. It always is. It always is going to. But this one is going to be my future. So I'm gonna fucking talk about it. Fuck the jobs and all that other shit. Who gives a fuck? All I'm gonna say is that when you have a group, my generation, that want shit given to them. Enough's fucking said. Enough fucking said. You fucking seen the news? Fucking seen these fucking, like, what are you gonna call them? 99% versus 1%. Get off your ass and go get a job. Shit. Don't give me none of that, like, oh my god, but these guys are doing this. Yeah, you could do that shit too. You just gotta get off your fucking ass. Shit. Why would you want to, I'd be happy. Why would you want to be part of the 99%? Why would you want to be like everybody else? Tell me that. What makes you want to be like other people? You should be yourself. That's a whole nother fucking thing. The only topics I can fucking rant about right now, like literally, like fuck it, let's try and stay with adolescence. In adolescence, what do you really have to worry about? Really? Then once you become an adult, if your adolescence wasn't full of information and discipline, What do you expect your adulthood to be if you have no preparation at all from your childhood? You're going into the world blind. And that's a very bad thing. Very bad. Going into the world blind, in my eyes, just leads you to failure. The pressure and depression and, oh my god, obesity and god, so much shit. All I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna wrap this up, is that adolescence is the best thing that you could ever have. It's a time when you have no worries, and after it's over, all you're going to want is that adolescence back. The years when you had nothing to be responsible for. Truly nothing. I just thought, bring it up. I don't know how the fuck it went to the government and all that other shit, but fuck it, and fucking 99% bullshit. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I mean, come on. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm not stopping. I'm going back on that fucking topic. Yes, I get it. Yes, I get it. Government dicks. They are. Why would you want shit given to you? What's the point? Fucking same thing with welfare and all the other shit. We got so many fucking problems coming for my generation. It ain't even funny. Let's see. Let me just bring up a couple. Number one. If shit isn't done by global warming, I don't give a fuck if you believe it or not, shit isn't done in the next, when is it, by 2014 I believe, then we'll be over the threshold of the world increasing by 3% in degrees, and after that shit breaks loose. By 6 degrees, we're getting storms that are, what is it, like level 5 hurricanes every day. Some shit like that. Ocean rises by 6 feet a degree or something. Just saying. 2014. Keep in mind. And these niggas knew that shit since 2008. Just saying. We got to worry about that shit. Because you know how America is. They ain't gonna do shit till the last minute. Like literally when niggas are about to die. That's when they start doing shit. When people die. And I'm not just talking about a couple. No. Shitload of people are gonna die. How about this? Let me throw out another one. How about the fact that the U.S. government is, United States, is the only people that haven't signed the treaty, keep in mind, from the UN. America, the people that want to be like, we're worth the world. We're against pollution and all that shit. Tell me why. Fuck them. These people, our government, decided not to, keep in mind not to, sign a treaty which would lower the amount of carbon fumes and shit, greenhouse effect, that were coming from giant, keep in mind, giant developed nations. China signed it, South Korea signed it, everybody signed it except for us. It was going to limit that and give the third world countries, the developing countries, more room to grow. Which would mean what? Better areas there, less pollution. We didn't sign it. And because we didn't sign it, China decided to go against it. They're like, if U.S. isn't doing it, we're not going to do it either. And so now China's spewing out all this shit. Keep in mind, last year, I believe, because we're almost at 3 degrees now. From 2011 to 2012, I believe it went up an entire degree. Not only that, we got to deal with. Let's go with 3. Job crisis. Fuck it. Simple as it is. Job crisis. Number 4. I'm not gonna fucking explain job crisis. We already know what the fucking job crisis is. Niggas too lazy to go get a fucking job. So they just want to sit back and check and collect their fucking welfare check. When the welfare check ends, what the fuck's gonna happen? I don't know. Maybe I'll just go rob and steal. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Number 4. World population. World population what was it? I remember reading 3 years ago, the 7th billion person was born on the world. I don't know. You know that was inaccurate as shit. Because I mean, people were born like every fucking second. But keep in mind that now it's at 10 billion people. The world has never been this full of people before. The war for resources, as population grows even more, we're fucking screwed. You know, we are. I'm picturing then, because the only way, you know how people, the only way that population actually settles out, right? War, which equals death. And I'm talking like a real fucking war. Like when niggas fucking bombing everywhere. World War II, World War III. That's a fucking war. Now, no Vietnam bullshit. Nah, fuck that. Ain't gonna kill nobody. Then, there of course is nature. Hurricanes. They're getting a lot stronger. They're gonna kill a lot more people. And they're gonna get any stronger than that. Category 6 coming. Then, of course, we got the third way. Disease. It's very simple. Some new disease is going to have to come out and kill a shitload of people. You're going to have to accept it. Fuck it. Now, let's go with this, okay? Because I'm going to let my statement on this be very clear. I like life. Yes, I do. But I also realize that people are going to have to die if everybody's going to live. Hell yeah. I'm not saying for a second, if I fucking die, I fucking die. Shit. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Just means I won't have to go through the hardship. Shit. I mean, with all the fucking resources and all this shit going down the drain, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. I mean, shit. People are gonna have to die. You have to realize that right the fuck now. People are going to have to die. A lot of people. And I'm not talking like a couple million. I'm talking billions are going to have to die. Billions of people are going to have to die. And what would that do? That would make the resources a lot easier. Think of Attack on Titan. Hell yeah. Think of that shit. You know how many people they send to death just when they lost that much area? Now picture overpopulation. Not even with the Titans, but just with so much fucking food. So little food and so many fucking people. No room to live. A lot of people are gonna have to die. Oh, so many people. Billions. Keep in mind that with all the like homeless and all that shit, the third world countries, I'm not saying that you have a right to live, but I'm just saying if you live there, you're screwed. When the shit hits the fan, you niggas are gonna be the first ones dying. I can nearly guarantee it. Just saying. Just saying. Me, I was lucky where I was born. I mean, yes, shitload of people are gonna die here, but Asia's gonna have the worst. Asia is definitely gonna have the worst. And Africa's gonna have a shitload. Oh my god. Africa and Asia. In those two countries, I suggest you leave immediately. Maybe go. I wouldn't recommend islands either. You can get fucked there. You can get fucked. All I'm saying is that those are the only ways the population is gonna go down. I don't know how the fuck this rant turned from one rant to another rant, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's just fucking keep going with more fucked up shit that my generation gonna have to deal with. Corruption. Let's just talk about this topic. With corruption, of course, if any, not one person, but any group of people have any amount of power over and higher than anybody else's, there will be corruption. Period. The only way to fix that, of course, everybody has equal power. And that could actually be done with today's technology. But are they going to do it? No. Why? Because you would have to vote on it. And do you think that they would want to vote on that? To give everybody equal power? It wouldn't matter if they're vote for you or not. They wouldn't do it. Because I could honestly see like a future that where everybody, second you turned 18, you got like a little device in your hand. And every time any type of bill came up, you'd either click yes or no. Every fucking person in the country clicks a button. You don't click it, your vote don't count. So only those who really actually clicked it, but you get a little like, oh, do this or do that. Yes or no. What happens if you click yes? What happens if you click no? There would be no fucking corruption. None at all. Minuscule at best. I can see some type of like religious people, but at the end of the day, every single person would have their own will as to click yes or no. That's the only way to stop corruption. Only way. Period. You ain't gonna stop it with making it illegal. You ain't gonna stop it with trying to fight these big ass companies. No. No. Oh my god, big ass companies. Let's talk about this shit real quick. A company right now is so big in America that their CEOs can go outside. Keep in mind, go outside. Go right outside. Populated area. They can shoot everybody on the fucking street in the head. And then go say hi to the police officers. And then go back home. Literally. They can do all that shit. I'm not being like spiritual. I'm just saying. These dudes, like, I'm trying to remember what fucking company it was. They said, and I quote, that they cannot arrest them. Because if they do, their company goes in shambles. And so does the entire American government. Damn. It was a giant ass fucking bank. So literally, these niggas can do whatever the fuck they want. Just let the government fucking control it. I mean, come on. Big ass corporations are the government. I don't know, but I'd rather have a group of people who aren't necessarily all about the money control it. I can see I have it in the future too. Military. Like if you're a fucking corporation, you get taken over by the military. Fuck it, why not? I don't know. But then, this corruption definitely gonna be big. Let's talk about this fucking issue of welfare and Social Security and all that shit. Will it be there when I'm older? Who the fuck knows? Me, I'm saying no. I'm just guessing no. But keep in mind that this number of 65 to retire, or 67, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it was set in the age when motherfuckers would most likely die at 30. You made it to 60, you literally went through a lot of shit. Like a lot. Like you went through getting shot at with bows and arrows of the Indians, a nigga sticking a musket up your ass, your sister getting pregnant and dying, your brother killing him, all this shit. All this shit. Nowadays, you can make it to 100. As long as you be healthy. Me, I don't give a fuck. What happens though is think about it. This is just Social Security. Just think about that shit. Think about how it was back then compared to how it is now. Just think about that shit. And then let's go with a couple other things. The biggest one, of course, being welfare. My country, United fucking States of America, motherfuckers can get money for laying on their ass. In my opinion, unless you are born with the defect which makes you impossible I mean literally impossible. It makes it impossible for you to work. I'm not talking about brain damage. I'm talking about like shit. Like you can't move your fucking body. I'm talking about shit like no, not even if you're like mentally not there. I'm pretty sure they can hit buttons. That's all I'm saying. What I am gonna say though, is a lot of people take advantage of the system. You get money from the government and you don't do shit. In my opinion, you should just die. Because when that money's gone, all you're gonna do is you're gonna want free money again. There are some people that have been able to turn their lives around. I'm not saying that shit ain't true. And it does help some people. But a lot of people are able to take advantage of that. And that's very bad. Very bad. Government gives so much fucking money to people. Like, literally. If you can't fucking support yourself, and you have a kid, I believe you should be shot in the fucking head. I'm saying that right the fuck now. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck your mother. I don't give a fuck. Fucking opinion. I'm gonna say it. You don't like it. I don't even know how many subs I'm gonna lose with this video. I don't even know. You know what? I really don't care. This is some shit. Like, literally, if you can't fucking support yourself, why the fuck would you have sex and have a kid? I get it. That's why third world countries, they got a shitload of kids running around. Because that's all they can fucking do. Like, literally, that's all they can do is have sex. That's the only enjoyment they have in life. That's it. And then when the fucking baby comes out, oh, wait a minute, money from the government, yay! I mean, come on. Really? Really? You have more than... I don't give a fuck. You have fucking kids. You don't make no money. Go die in a hole. Please. Come on. I mean, that's even worse. What are you doing? What makes you fucking think? Like, why in the hell would you have a fucking kid when you can't even support yourself? Then once you have the kid, they're the reason of your life, the love of your fucking life. They're the reason you keep moving on. Now you're getting fucking money. No. Go die. Why? I know it's cruel, but I'm saying it for a reason. Think about how that kid's life's going to be growing up. You can't even support him. You're barely making it by. And so now we have a kid. And on rare occasions, and I'm not very rare, but they happen now and then, kid will be like, I want to do better than this, and he ends up becoming very successful in life. That happens. A lot of other times, though, you get what are known as bad motherfucking kids. It goes with the whole spoiling and I mean it. All we would need is we're fucking... No, you can beat the shit out of all your kids as much as you fucking want, because you're their parent. So beat the shit out of them. Give them some good fucking morals. But no, can't do that shit. That's why I don't want to have kids. Like, literally, that's what, the only reason. The only one. You're telling me when my kid does some dumbass shit, I can't whoop his ass? Oh my god. How the fuck is he supposed to learn? Tell me that. Oh my god. Don't even give me that bullshit. That of course is always like, oh, just talk to them. No, fuck that shit. They can talk to the back of my fucking hand. Like, literally. And I'm not even a violent person either. That's the thing. I'm not a violent person, but I know that you should do that. Because it gives them what is right and what is wrong. And they know that pain, which is a discomfort, is associated with wrong. If you associate good, happy things with right, and good, happy things with wrong, then they don't know the fucking difference. Psychology. Like when a dog takes a shit on your carpet, sticking his nose in it. Why? You give him discomfort, and you relate it back to what they did. So they know it's bad. And after a while, they stop doing it. Same with a fucking kid. I don't know why. But I mean, come on. Let's get back a little bit more on that topic of, like, just don't have sex. If you can't afford a fucking kid, don't have sex. You got enough people in this fucking planet already that are poor and starving and shit. And, oh my god. Why fucking saw that commercial? Have you ever seen that fucking commercial with that really fat dude, that white dude, and he's just like, and they doing that like whole eyes of an angel bullshit or something like that, like the same shit that they use for like the dog commercials, like same fucking song, and they're doing that for like little African kids in Africa and shit, and they're all just looking sad, and then all of a sudden this fat ass fucking white dude just comes out like he just got done eating a whole bucket of KFC chicken and then threw him the bones. Like, what? What the fuck? It's like, only you, by donating fucking celebrities that go to third world countries. It's like, you got millions of fucking dollars. Why don't you do shit? I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird. But key line of this whole rant, which was supposed to be about adolescence, but then it got into the adulthood of adolescence, and then it got into government, and then it got into all types of shit like welfare, and end of the world, in my fucking generation, what I'm most likely gonna have to go through. It's the chance it's gonna happen. Oh my god. Well, it's a fact that 2014, if shit isn't done about pollution, we're fucking screwed. That's like the fucking deadline. That's been the deadline since 2008. Since this shit was released. 2008. If you really want to go see a fucking it's like a documentary, World 6 Degrees Hotter or some bullshit like that, and then just watch that shit. It's not really fake. I mean, they're already implementing some of this shit right now to try and combat it, but they're not doing shit about the pollution. Like, for instance, New York, after they got hit with the storm, they realized shit's getting real. So what did they do? They're starting to construct floodgates or some shit. Like, it's like a fucking thing that's like, it's like 2 pillars like that, and they're all throughout around the city, and then they go like this, and then when there's like a storm or anything like that, even a little light drizzle, because apparently they'll drown the fucking city, they go from like this to like this, and they create like a little wall or a barrier, and they lower the water. They got that shit in other cities too. Like there's one in Rome, I believe, or somewhere. It was like Venice does it. But that's just short-term solutions. We're fucking screwed. That's all we are, is we're screwed. Just accept you're screwed. You can't count on the government to do shit. I mean, come on. But oh well. Cause like I say, fuck it. I'm just gonna enjoy today, then I'm just gonna enjoy tomorrow, and then I'm gonna enjoy when I see that giant ass fucking monsoon, or fucking disease, or giant ass fucking bomb coming my way. And I'm gonna say, at least I don't have to deal with this shit anymore, and I'm gonna die. Hell yeah. Why not? Fuck it. It's gonna happen eventually. You can't hide it. You don't accept death. You don't accept death. But you got to in the end. Oh my god, I fucking heard this amazing ass fucking like I don't want to say series, but it was like a word, it was like a phrase. I'm trying to remember what it was from. Oh my, I remember what it was from. It was about this fake fucking funeral shit that they do in Japan. They said the most deepest shit ever. You are always walking to your death. deep fucking shit to end that fucking conversation on. I don't even know what this rant title is gonna be anymore. I don't even know. I mean, it's going all the fuck over the place. Like, it's over here, and it's over there, and it's fucking everywhere. Like, literally, it's everywhere. Damn. It's almost 3. You know what? Fuck it. Smithers are giving you some type of rant about what my future is most likely going to look like. And by the way, yes, I am somewhat of a cold-hearted bastard. But it's not because I don't care about people, no. It's because I put the human race over people. If you can't do that, then have fun living in the apocalypse, my brothers.